Welcome to the Frontline Herbalism Podcast with your host Nicole Rose from the Solidarity Apothecary. This is your place for all things plants and liberation. Let's get started. Hello, welcome back to the Frontline Herbalism Podcast. I hope you enjoyed season 2, all about the Medical Self-Defense Network. I would love to hear some of your feedback on the different interviews. I really enjoyed working on the series. I was super stoked with how it kind of came together in the end. So I had a little break, but I'm back now for season 3. And I'm really excited to be doing lots of interviews. As you know, the first series was kind of more like solo episodes, about the Prisoner's Herbal and me reading chapters from that. And that was awesome. But, what I've always wanted to do with this podcast is interview amazing people around the world doing amazing things. And I'm really stoked for that for this series. So the theme of this series is kind of all around trauma. So we're going to be looking at the politics of trauma from different angles. So the first interview is actually with my partner, love of my life, Rob, all about trauma and addiction. And then I'm going to be publishing an episode with an amazing person called Ayana, all about kind of age trauma and youth oppression. And then I'm going to publish one about trauma and chronic illness with a close friend of mine, Amani. And hopefully have some others around kind of class and about disability justice. I'm really excited. I'm just kind of gonna do them as and when, and I'm gonna also try and keep you updated with some herbal content. So I'm gonna record a podcast soon all about nervines, which are plants with an affinity for the nervous system. And just kind of generally talk a bit about PTSD in kind of more broad ways, which I guess brings me to the big announcement about the Herbalism, PTSD and Traumatic Stress course, which launches on Friday. Very nervous and excited. It's a very big deal for me, launching this course for the second time and kind of having a new group of people start working on it. It's kind of my main income stream, and it's always a bit scary. I can see how people don't want to do launches in their livelihoods because it's very adrenaline filled. But obviously I can kind of offset that with other kind of more gentle client work and stuff. But I'm really excited about it. I'm going to record a podcast all about the course, which I'll probably publish on Friday. But if you're curious about it, I actually have a previous podcast episode where I am reading out the whole kind of course page, which is very long. So if you want to hear it rather than read it, then it's there. I'll put a link in the show notes to that. And I will be recording another one with some of the updates and things I've been working on with the course. But it's just going to be open for enrollment for 2 weeks. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be available next year. I wasn't expecting to do this now, but you know what, I may as well. I've put it on the kind of course page. So I'm not sure if the course is going to be available next year because I'm actually pregnant. I'm 2 months pregnant now. I didn't want to announce it until having a scan, but I kind of am also aware that many people will just be like, oh, I'll do the course next year, and it might not be available. Ideally, if my pregnancy is going well and I have enough spoons and stuff, then I will open it up, and if I kind of make enough money to have some kind of personal assistant who can be replying to emails, then that would feel good. But I just don't know right now if that's an option. But I'm very excited. I've definitely been running on very low revs. I've been vomiting a lot. Unfortunately, seems to be in the middle of the night. So my sleep's been absolutely mashed and I've been feeling horrendous. But me and Rob are really excited about our newborn. It's just a lot right now, but I'm very happy to be back on the podcast, and I hope you enjoyed the upcoming series. And also, if you have any kind of suggestions of guests or you'd like to be a guest, please get in touch with me. Like I said, I'm just going to be trying to do it at a more gentle pace, and just kind of have different speakers when I can, and do solo episodes when I'm slightly less energetic and stuff. And I hope it's going to be really interesting. I think these are really important things to be talking about, and I think the people that I'm interviewing are really seriously inspiring, and I just would encourage you to try and hold a little bit of space for them and to listen to them and learn from them, because they've all been through a lot and all have really important things to say that I think will resonate with a lot of people. Okay, so enjoy the series. Thanks so much for listening to the Frontline Herbalism Podcast. You can find the transcript, the links, all the resources from the show at solidarityapothecary.org/podcast.